Hi, I'm Matthew West. I'm a personal chef out of Stamford, Connecticut. I'm representing New York City in the Sears Chef Challenge. My charity is my local food bank. I live in Stamford, Connecticut, so mine is the Food Bank of Lower Fairfield County. I always say support your local food bank. People are hungry in every community out there. This is Chef Combat, and I have brought my combat pans. So this is my recipe based on the market basket ingredients of hominy, shrimp, and jalapeno. I started cooking in my childhood, learned how to make pretzels and some simple cakes, and I started to cook those for my brother and sister. They really liked it. It made them happy. I've always been curious about food, and I love giving people that warm feeling that they get from eating something good and making them feel good with the good food. The biggest challenge in my career was actually deciding to let go and do culinary arts for a living. I've been cooking for 25 years. I love doing a lot of extravagant cooking, and I finally, sort of had a little bit of a leap of faith, if you will. And taking that leap of faith was the toughest thing, to not go back to what I was comfortable with. But I got out of my comfort zone and decided to pursue something I love doing, which is cooking. Sometimes in cooking, you got to do what you got to do. There's a big difference between dried herbs and fresh herbs. I need to know when my food is good or bad. And thankfully, my wife, who I've been with for almost 20 years now, is honest with me, and she lets me know when it's good and when it's bad. So she's my truth gauge, if you will. So I love cooking for my wife. She lets me know what I should or shouldn't cook for my clients. Now comes the messy part. Craziest thing I ever cooked was in college. My roommate and I were going up to a mountaintop cabin in Pennsylvania, and we hit a little rabbit on the way up to the cabin. So we took the roadkill up to the cabin with us, and we made a braised rabbit, and we dipped it in some simple sauce. The part you've all come to see. Hominy shrimp cakes. Garlic is really one of my favorite ingredients. I could not imagine cooking without it. Look at that, huh? Is that good?
The presentation of the food was really very beautiful, and the food looked good, appetizing.
I do menu planning. But New York City indeed has the best spread and gamut of cuisines that you can possibly hope for. I love New York. I hope I've impressed you enough that you'll vote for me and select me for your New York representative.
I love the fact that we were able to watch a live cooking demonstration and to see how efficiently those induction burners work.
Since I've been using the induction heat cooker versus the fire here, like I was cooking the other night, definitely is a difference in how fast the pan heats up versus commercial regular fire.
The heat is almost instantaneous, and there's no wasted heat. It's right on the cooking surface, and he's amazed by it.
It seems like it works a lot cleaner, faster, safer, probably 50% faster with induction heat. I'll show you how nice this salmon sears up in here.
I was at home today actually using one of the induction burners that's portable, which is great because chefs do all these events around the city and we always need portable burners for a lot of spaces that we're not allowed to use flame. So I just put on the caramel and just let it sit and go, and it doesn't scorch. It was amazing. I went and took a shower, caramel's fine.
This is called induction cooking. It's a really great way to go. A lot of kitchens are considering going this way, and it heats up so quickly.
You can see this gives off a nice even temperature on the fish here. It's nice and brown. From one end to the other, you can see it's the same color. Even on this pan, the bubbles are even all the way across the pan. Like there's no hot spots.
Now, one thing about induction is when you walk away, it turns off itself automatically because you pulled off that magnet.
When you take the pan off of it, it shuts down automatically after a certain time. It almost like it takes the chef out of the chef, because as long as you can just set this thing at the right temperature, it'll stay at that temperature. I think it's powerful. It's like it's a new way to look at something that people can relate to. Anybody can cook fish in there like I just did. I mean, look at this. See how perfect this is?